Bahia?
Hmm?
Why Bahia?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about someone who knows about voodoo, and, well, you mentioned Bahia as a hotbed of African religions,
Oh,
so...
I like that song.
Oh, yeah. There are a lot of songs about eyes tonight.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. I say what, you say nothing. I say nothing, you say what?
What?
Nothing. I think I would like to go to Bahia.
Fine. Why don't you come along?
You fly to Salvador?
Yeah, midnight.
Maybe I'll go to Bahia.
Good.
But now, no. I go to Parachi.
Where?
Oh, it's a little village, very old village. I think they used to send the gold from Parachi to Portugal.
The gold?
Mm-hmm. The streets of Parachi are built like canals to drain off stormwater. And then when the moon is full, the tide comes in and swooshes the streets.
Swooshes, huh? Sounds great.
Yes. Would you like me to go to the airport with you?
Okay. Sure. The flight's delayed.
Chamada final, portão 5. 10 p.m. shuttle service to Brasília.
I'm hungry.
Final call, gate 5.
Oh, there's a restaurant up there. You know, there's a strange trade-off here. What they lack for in good old American efficiency, they make up with a personal touch, you know? I mean, people behind the counters actually talk to you. It's amazing.
Senhor Paulo Aguirre, Fastbuck 284, comparecer ao balcão de informações da companhia, segundo andar, setor A. Mr. Paulo Aguirre, Fastbuck Flight 284, report at conference counter, second floor, sector A.
Para Campinas e Brasília. Embarque, portão 2.
You know, I don't think I've ever been in an airport restaurant before that had a live chamber orchestra.
Ugh. Fiddler on the Roof?
Possibly.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Yes. Good music, good food.
Yes, I see what you mean.
So, you go to Bahia to speak with the gods, huh?
Well, I was thinking, you know, being a disembodied spirit is very different.
No.
Yeah. Gods don't have to figure out what to wear to work. They don't have to go to the bathroom, shampoo, shower, brush their teeth.
They don't have to go shopping.
Well, there you go. No shopping.
Do you think they can snap their fingers for whatever they want?
What fingers?
Where does it come from?
You mean the stuff they want?
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Maybe there are malls. Malls after death. And speaking of frightening thoughts, why is there a fried egg on my steak?
I don't know. But I think it just winked at me.
And why is it when you order Brazilian food every time, why does it always come with potatoes and rice?
Not always.
No, not always?
Sometimes it comes with potatoes, rice, and spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh, it's time to go.
Where will you stay?
Oh, the Othan Palace Hotel.
Have a good time. Bye.
Bye.
Fastbuck 140. Anunciamos sua chegada. Fast Flight 140. now arrived.
Won't arrive in Salvador until 3 a.m. Maybe I'll just... The jungle. I've never seen so much green in my whole life. What's that sound? What?
Move aside, man. Move aside.
Who are you?
I am Senor Bulldozer.
What are you doing, Mr. Bulldozer?
I am making jungle's food.
Why?
Why? To grow hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
See, Mac burgers.
Mac burgers?
Max for men.
Max for men.
Macho Max.
Macho Max.
Big Macho Max.
You're leveling the jungle to grow Macho Max?
Mucho Macho Max.
Mucho.
Mucho Macho Max.
Why?
Why?
Yes, I want to know why.
Because some people are very good at what they do. And what they do is control your mind.
Huh?
Now you know, move aside.
But how? How do they do it?
Oh, Senor Bulldozer is coming through.
No, wait.
Senor Bulldozer will tread all over you.
No, stop. I'm being squashed. Mr. Bulldozer,
O que está acontecendo? Senhor? Senhor, despierte. Você se sente enfermo?
What?
Avez-vous besoin de quelque chose? Que c'è? Cosa c'è?
What?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Just a dream, I think.
Jack Flanders in Dreams of Rio.
Dreams of Rio.
Jack Flanders has been invited to join the archaeologist Professor Klaus Vargas on an expedition into the Amazon. The professor believes there's an ancient lost city located somewhere in the jungle in the Brazilian state of Amazonas.
I want you to join me. All right? Why do you need me? You are the key.
Jack has declined the tempting offer and has left for Bahia. Meanwhile, Carmen has visited the mysterious Mãe Josefa.
He is playing with a force that is very old. Very old.
Mãe Josefa advised Carmen to go to Paraty, a small village located down the coast from Rio.
I don't understand you. First you say I am here to help him, then to protect me. Then you tell me that...
Go to Paraty.
Paraty?
The detective, Short Top Detroit, has also arrived in Paraty for a meeting with the shady Paulo Pompadora. And now, week 4 of Dreams of Rio.
O senhor precisa de alguma ajuda?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Senora Paulo Pompadora.
Senhor Paulo Pompadora.
Uh-huh. Tell him that Short Top Detroit is here in Paraty.
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 Paraty, chi.
Chi. Well?
O quê?
Paulo Pompadora, I here to speak to the Senora.
Senhora não, senhor.
Si.
Senhor Pompadora.
That's what I said.
O quê?
You speak no English, yes?
English.
Ah.
No.
Oh. Well, look. Leave a note for Senor Paulo Pompadora. I am Short Top Detroit. You give the note to...
Ah, o senhor é o Short Top. Claro, o senhor Paulo está à sua espera.
Oh, wait. Let me look here. Look at the dictionary. Wait. Auto spera? All right. Waiting for you. For me?
É, pelo senhor.
Paulo's waiting for me?
O senhor Paulo está no parque.
Parque. Park. Paulo's waiting for me in the park?
É, no parque.
Okay, thanks.
Ele está tomando chá.
Tomando chá. Having tea. Tea?
É, chá.
Paulo's waiting for me while having tea in the park in Power Tea?
Para ti.
Tea, right. And again, thank you.
Ele está lhe esperando perto da árvore grande.
Come again?
Árvore grande.
Very grungy. A big tree. Paolo's waiting by the big tree.
Certo.
Okay. So, I'll see Paolo by the big tree having tea waiting for me in the park Power Tea.
Tea.
See. Well, thanks, and... Is that it?
Ah, o senhor Paulo vai lhe esperar às 3 horas.
3 horas. Paolo's expecting me at 3.
Exato, às 3 horas.
Aha, Paolo's by the big tree having tea waiting for me in the park Power Tea.
Tea.
Well, here's a tip, and thank you once more.
Não, de jeito nenhum. É grátis.
It's free?
Exato.
Huh. You're telling me that Paolo's having tea by the big tree waiting for me at 3 in the park and Power Tea is free?
You got it, Mac.
Well, thank you. What?
Is this Salvador?
Salvador, good.
Good.
Okay?
Okay.
Good, señorita.
Yes. No, very nice, but no, thank you. No way, look, I could never play one of those things.
Ah, Mr. Detroit, how nice.
Ah, Senor Pompadora. Oh, I see you spilt a little tea on your knee while sitting here beneath the big tree waiting for me at 3 in the park in Paraty.
No, that's coffee.
Coffee? Oh. Coffee.
Please be my guest. Does this scene look familiar?
As opposed to what?
No, the house is there. Across the street, do they not look familiar?
Yes, they do not look familiar.
Gabriela was made here.
She was?
Yes, with Sonia Braga.
Oh.
Sonia. She was so beautiful, so sexy, huh?
I don't know Gabriela.
Don't know?
No.
Sempre Gabriela. It was a film.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
Oh. Too bad.
I did see The Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman?
Oh, yeah, she was great, man. Phew.
I didn't see that.
Oh. Nice dog.
A little hot.
Yeah. What?
Hot.
No, I said dog.
Hot dog?
No, I didn't say hot day. I said hot dog. I said dog. I didn't even say hot dog. I said dog.
You said hot day. I said hot dog.
No, I didn't say hot day. I said nice dog. You said hot day.
I said hot dog. Okay.
Right. Did you see the movie Brazil?
No.
Fine.
Why am I in Paraty? What is in Paraty? Why was I told go to Paraty? What is this? I know that man. From the mall. Claro, Shortstop Detroit, private investigator. So, Paulo is here for a clandestine meeting, huh? Why is Shortstop in Brazil?
Paolo, I didn't know this was going to be a setup.
What setup? You speaking about bowling?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. That guy Flanders didn't know I was the one setting him up for the big fall.
How should I know he'd drop the stone head and find a crystal skull inside?
You didn't know that?
No. Complete surprise.
Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah. Well, I heard the skull is missing. I heard the museum got ripped off.
Such a shame. All those precious relics gone. All those priceless artifacts lost, stolen. No respect for the history of our country.
Yeah, it's a crying shame, Paolo. A real pity.
What did that tour guide say? There's a church for every day of the year. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but still. There sure are an awful lot of churches. I wonder how the African religions can coexist with Catholicism. How is it possible to practice both at the same time? It beats me.
So what do you want to see me about?
There's something going on. I want you to find out what it is.
I can't be a detective down here. I don't speak Portuguese.
You speak Espanol?
Un poquito.
Muy bien.
Como?
You get by.
Oh, get by, maybe. Hey, what are those big black birds hopping around out there? Some kind of native Heckle and Jekyll.
Urubus.
Urubus.
Vultures.
Vultures? What do they eat?
Anything dead. Yeah.
That piano. Sounds awfully familiar. I wonder... Could that be him? He's a little older, but aren't we all? Mojo?
Good Lord, Jack Flanders?
Mojo! What are you doing in...
Last time I saw you was in Tangier.
I'm surprised to see you here in Brazil.
I've been here for a while. How about you?
I just arrived.
You don't see many Americans around here.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's great just finding someone who understands English in this country.
Portuguese is a nice language. It's a smooth language. If you don't understand it, the sound makes a nice background.
Well, it's all background to me.
Come on, I'll show you the town.
I want you to go to Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on Professor Klaus Vargas.
Vargas? The etymologist?
The archaeologist.
Oh, yeah, right. I've heard of him.
I want you to keep an eye on him.
An eye on him, huh? Why? What's he up to?
I believe he's trying to double-cross me. Quer me passar pra trás.
Yeah, the old Portuguese double-cross.
Vargas is planning an expedition into the Amazon. I want to know where he is going.
No problem.
Well, enjoy yourself in Paraty.
Yes, a nice place to live.
Ciao.
Yeah, same to you.
Sempre Gabriela.
Hey, Paolo.
Yeah?
Don't take any wooden cruzados.
Ah, pode escrever.
Yeah, pode escrever. Yeah, right. Vultures, huh? Let's get a closer look at those birds. Look at that. One just landed on the handle of that old lawnmower. Phew. Stinky, ugly birds. Dirty, filthy, disgusting birds. What was that? Hey, you didn't have to fly off the handle like that. Hey, did it again. Go on, go on. Spread your filthy wings and fly away. Yeah, well. Gee, these birds have got no sense of hubris. Look! There's another one.
Hey, dejen paz a los opilotes.
What?
I said stop tormenting the vultures.
I wasn't tormenting. I was just teaching them how to articulate.
Articulate what?
Didn't you hear them mumble? They're very difficult to understand.
What do you mean? Show me.
How are you? I'm fine. Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
You actually speak vulturese.
That's right. Captain Kirk would be proud of me.
So tell me, Mojo, why are you here in Bahia?
Well, I'm continuing my voodoo studies.
Oh, that's right. You know, you always were a scholar of voodoo, weren't you?
There's some very interesting stuff going on. The African religions are still active here.
I don't understand how Brazilians can be Catholics and still practice this macumba or candomblé or whatever.
Well, you know any of the history of Bahia?
Not much. I know this city, Salvador, was once the capital of Brazil. It's the port where the slaves were brought.
The African religions went through a lot of changes here. They had to adapt. People involved in candomblé believed in a supreme god, Olorun.
Olorun?
Yeah. He created the universe, but he has intermediaries who look after the affairs of human beings, like saints.
But these intermediaries, they're the orishas, right? The divinities.
Yeah, you know some of this, right?
Well, not really, but I've been learning fast.
In candomblé, African deities are the same as the Catholic saints. You have Yemanja, goddess of the sea. That's the Virgin Mary. Ogun, god of war, is St. Anthony. Oshosi, god of the hunt, St. George. And Oshala, greatest of the deities, is Jesus.
Oh, excuse me, Mojo. What is this we're watching?
Capoeira.
Capoeira?
Yeah, it's a type of combat, hand and foot fighting. It's as lethal as karate.
It looks like a dance.
Yeah, they kept it disguised as a dance. But the plantation owners got wise and banned it. Now it's both dance and a fighting technique.
Whew, well. Wait a minute. That mud is crawling with crabs.
Ugh, crabs.
Crabs, indeed. Yes, crabs. Big ones, little ones, millions of them.
Did you know that during the high tide, the water comes up and swooshes the streets of the town?
Nah, where'd you hear that?
That's why the streets are built like a channel.
You mean all those crabs sweep in with the tide up the streets?
Up the streets, and sometimes they come in under the door.
Under the door?
And they climb up the bedspread.
Up the bedspreads?
And creep under the covers.
Creep under the Oh, come up. That's good. That's good. That's great. You had me going there.
But it's
really,
true.
Carmen.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting hungry. How about a little crab, Louis?
Carmen, and I don't eat crab.
Oh, come on. It's my treat.
All right, but no crab.
So who are you, really? And what were you before? And what did you do? And what did you think?
Well, no one, nothing, nothing. Nothing, I guess. And who are you?
Nobody, really. The name is Detroit. Short Top Detroit.
Mucho gusto, Mr. Shortstop.
And mucho gusto to you.
So, Salvador really does have an upper and a lower city, hmm?
That's true. And if you want to get from one part of the city to the other, you take the elevator.
The elevator? What do you mean, the elevator?
The city's built on a cliff. Over there is the elevator.
Oh, I have to see this.
We'll take a ride.
You know, I still don't understand how someone can practice a pagan religion and... I mean, you know what I mean by pagan, right?
Oh, sure. Listen.
What are we doing?
Sometimes I can hear them. Being a slave was awful. The misery, you can feel it here, all around you. Over there, that's where they auction them off, fresh off the boat. Oh, God, it was a terrible thing.
Yeah. Seems the only thing the whites couldn't take away from the slaves was their belief in the mystical.
They tried rebellion, insurrection failed. So, yeah, accepting the white world became the only way out of the mess. Become Catholic. And if you're a woman, sleep with them so you can have children with lighter skin who'd have a better chance. Well, here's the elevator. Going down?
Okay.
Also, you have to understand that Catholicism here in Brazil was cut off from Europe, where they controlled the worship of saints. But in Brazil, the isolation, the climate, this is a pretty sensuous climate here. And it became a folk Catholicism. Saints became more personal. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
They sure have some fresh crabs here.
Yes, very fresh.
Here, come on, eat some.
No, thank you.
You mean I gotta eat all these crabs myself?
I told you I don't eat crabs during high tide.
High tide?
Tonight, the bay will swoosh up the streets and all the crabs will come. And they sniff beneath the doors and they smell crab on your breath and go right after you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here it is, the lower city.
Well, I must admit, taking the elevator is the only way. What? No, thanks. Wait, what are you doing?
He just wants you to buy his monkey.
Oh, yeah, just what I need, right? A monkey.
Cute thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, you are cute. Yeah. Hey, stop that, Tickles. Stop. Hey, oh, really? No, thanks. I don't need a monkey. So, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the races became mixed, you said. But how did the whites become influenced by the black religions?
Well, the white children were brought up by a black mammy, and her beliefs became part of theirs. Along with the holy medals of the saints were African charms. When the children got sick, she'd treat them with herbs from the medicine man.
So the influence worked both ways?
Yeah. It was a part of both their educations.
Is it possible to see a candomblé ceremony?
If you come by after I get off tonight, say around 11, we'll go to the beach. I can show you some real candomblé.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Jack, leave your preconceptions behind.
You know I always travel light.
Well, Carmen, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to miss the big tide tonight, but I'm tired.
Cuidado, don't fool with those vultures. See the way they watch you?
Well, gee, Carmen, I hate to say goodnight.
Try buenas noches.
Well, gee, Carmen, I hate to say buenas noches.
Good night.
We never met.
Where would we meet?
We could meet at my place.
True. Good night.
Okay. Buenas noches.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks, Carmen.
Sueña con los angelitos.
I'll do that.
A little time to kill. I wonder what's going on over there. Man with a couple of snakes. Big, scaly things. The eyes are interesting. Quite interesting.
The tide is swooshing in. I think I'll go to the beach and swim.
This is going to be interesting. But listen, you can't talk and you can't take pictures, okay?
Okay.
You'll see some people get possessed. They'll get up and dance. I'll tell you what happened later.
I'll keep quiet. Just one question.
Okay.
Is there any difference between this and the Pentecostal religion where people are possessed by the Spirit and speak in tongues?
That's a good question. But there's a lot of people who don't want to know the answer.
Come on, Mojo, what do you think?
Pentecostal is a puritanical religion. It is similar in that the Holy Spirit descends and takes possession just like the Orishas. It's the same means, but with different ends. Very different ends.
Great stuff, eh? Shh. Right.
Oh. Oh, what? What's these? Crabs crawling all over the bed? Hey, get off there. Get out of here. Go on. Take a hike. Go on. Put an egg in your shoe and beat it. Go on, get out of here. I'm getting out of here. What? Uh-oh. The room is flooded. Damn. I should never have taken a room on the ground floor or below sea level. I made the same mistake in Death Valley just before the flash flood. Jeez. Lost $4,000 worth of Mexican blankets. Took a beating on the... Ow! Hey! Let go of my... Ow! Oh, Jesus! Hey, let go of my toe! Come on! Hey, come on, Krabby! Let go... Ow! 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 Oh, grab my thumb, will you? Oh, moving up, huh? Ambitious little trying to claw your way to the top, huh? Crusty little crustacean! Come on, you coward! Come on, put him up! Put him up! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come out of your shell, you... Ow! 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 Hey! Gosh! Darn it! Get off my nose! Hey, let go of my nose! Let go of my nose! Let go of my nose! Come on! Oh, wow! Hello! Room service?
O senhor precisa de alguma ajuda?
Grab on my nose!
O quê?
Wait! Can I go on my nariz?
O senhor Paulo está lhe esperando perto da árvore.
No, crab! Caranguejo!
Ah, caranguejo!
See, claws, pincers, everything!
O quê?
Huh? Claws, caranguejo, got pincers, belascar on the nariz.
Nariz?
Caranguejo, belascar on my nose.
Nose?
Yes, nose!
Yes, no?
No, yes, nose, nariz.
Who is this?
Short Top, Detroit.
Ah, o senhor Short Top. O número do seu quarto, por favor.
Quatro, room number 1E.
O quê?
What? 1E? E, ow!
One owl?
Well, no, not 1 owl, 1E. E, ow!
Esse quarto não existe.
Oh, I'll show you. Oh, look, I'm coming in there. I'm gonna show you. Now, look. Look, here. You see this? I got a crab on my nose.
Caranguejo no seu nariz?
What?
I can't understand you. You get a crab on your nose.
Right.
I feel as though I'm swimming through the air. Or am I flying? There's birds around me. They circle around and around like in a whirlpool. We're being drawn down to the earth. There's something down there. Something dead. It's the body. The body the vultures have torn apart. It's scaly with greenish skin, like a snake, only it's a man. Or is it? The eyes are pecked out, black holes. Oh, God. What's happening to me?
Jack Flanders has arrived in Salvador, the capital of the Brazilian state of Bahia. While leisurely strolling down the narrow, winding streets of this lovely city, Jack heard a familiar song.
That piano. Sounds awfully familiar. I wonder... Could that be him?
And sure enough, it was his old friend from Tangier, Mojo Sam.
Mojo?
Good Lord, Jack Flanders?
Mojo!
Salvador was once a slave port, and Mojo, a scholar of voodoo, is studying the African religions that are so prevalent in this part of Brazil.
In Candomblé, African deities are the same as the Catholic saints. You have Iemanjá, goddess of the sea. That's the Virgin Mary.
Meanwhile, Carmen and Short Dop Detroit are in Paraty, a small fishing village down the coast from Rio.
Yeah, well, I'm getting hungry. How about a little crab, Louie?
Carmen, and I don't eat crab.
Oh, come on, it's my treat.
And lately, for some unknown reason, a lot of people are having dreams.
Oh, God. What's happening to me?
And now, week 5 of Dreams of Rio.
We're rolling.
All right, tape's rolling. Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. We got, okay. Page 2. Page 2.
Mr. Shortstop, I need help.
What's the problem, sugar?
My name is Carmen Marimba.
Carmen Marimba, huh? Gee, I like that.
My friend Jack, he's missing.
Missing, huh?
He was last seen in the...
Wait a minute, you don't mean the...
Yes.
Oh, you mean the...
Yes.
Oh, your friend is lost in that vast, endless, loathsome, horrid, dense, green hell, known as the mighty Amazon.
Mall.
Yeah, mall.
I feel he's lost.
Well, you know, people have known to enter that mall and they never find their way out.
I don't know where to look.
Well, fortunately, I have the latest ultra-modern technology at my fingertip. Now, here we have a vast map of the vast mall.
It's so big.
Thank you. I know. First, we better stop at the Plantain Republic Safari Clothiers here. Get outfitted for our big Brazilian adventure in the mighty Amazon Mall. Okay, we've done that. Now, the first place to look for the missing persons is the Piranha Waiting Pool.
Piranha?
Here we are.
I don't see Jack.
Yeah, I don't see Jack either.
No.
Well, see any bones that look like his?
No.
Okay. Well, just a minute. I'm going to buy a bag of popcorn. I'm going to feed the piranhas. I'll be right back. Look at that. Whoa. Did you see that? Ugh, vicious.
How do we get back?
Just hit the return key.
Just hit.
Yeah. Did he have any other friends?
He has a friend called Mojo, Sam or something.
Mojo?
Yeah,
huh?
yes.
All right, well, we'll try the quiet little Macumba village. Hang on. Now, let's see. Maybe there's some hot pagan dances going on down there. Not bad. I like the tall one with the...
Jack's not here.
Okay, we'll take a boat up the hallway, across the infested alligator plaza, through the rapids, down the Iguazu Falls, into the... Wait, what? I see a grass hut.
Yes, the Friendly Headhunter Pharmacy.
Stay here, I'll speak to the chief medicine man.
Hey, mister.
Hey.
I have a cell.
What?
A cell, a flat cell.
Wait.
You want shirts, you want pants, you want underwear, you want socks. Look. Don't say.
Don't say. I'm just trying to get a word in edgewise here.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to know one thing.
Yeah.
Did you see Jack?
Jack?
We're looking for Jack.
Jack, the man with the red shirt and a pipe.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't have a pipe?
No pipe.
No pipe?
Does he have a pipe?
Come on, Shortstop, let's go.
Wait a minute. I think this guy knows something.
Yeah, I think that I know too.
What do you know?
But what about, I will tell you if you buy a pair of pants from me. Buy something from me.
I'll buy a pair of pants from you if you'll tell me what Jack was wearing.
Okay, Jack was wearing a blue jacket, kind of a grayish pants, and a red shirt
Wrong.
with a tie.
He doesn't have a red shirt.
That's not Jack.
That's not Jack. You don't know Jack. No luck. But I bought an authentic Amazon shark's tooth lucky earring.
Why does it say made in Taiwan?
Taiwan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the shaman pulled a big sham, huh?
We're not finding Jack.
Yeah, well, let's try the upper reaches of the Rio Negro.
Ay, Río Negro.
Ay, 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 ay. So there it is.
The
Valley of the Crystal Skull.
It's covered in
I
mist.
wonder what they sell down there. Replica Mayan pyramids, the Crystal Skull keychains.
What does that sound?
Well, it's a...
Oh my God! It's El Señor Bulldozer!
Leveling everything, including the mall.
You mean his...
Yeah.
What? Oh, what a stupid dream.
It's becoming a recurring dream. The vultures, the body they've been picking at. Only this time it was as though I had arrived earlier. The face was more intact. Oh, the eyes had been pecked out, but it still had part of the nose and lips. This must sound pretty gruesome, huh?
It's just a dream, right?
Yeah, yes. I mean, of course, sure.
It's a man?
I think so.
Is he human?
Human? Well, sure he's... I mean, it's not some alien.
Do you feel he's human?
No. Not all human.
Who do you think he is?
I have no idea.
So, then, like you said, the crabs came in under the door and they came creeping up to the bed, you know, walking sideways, which is really creepy. And then, up the bedspread they came. I leaped out of bed. I landed in a foot of water that had come swooshing in under the door, and immediately this crab grabs my big toe, and I try to pull it off, but it grabs my thumb, and I say, hey, let go. And so it lets go of my thumb, and it grabs my nose. And I tried calling the hotel desk, but no one speaks English, and I was talking like this. So they couldn't understand anything, and I'm trying to figure out how you say ow, ow, ow in Portuguese.
So what did you do?
Well, I woke up, and there I was, sitting up in bed, pulling on my nose. All a dream.
Did you see the vultures out this morning?
Yeah. You think they only eat things that are dead? If something still has a little kick in it, they just squat there and wait?
Yes, vultures are very honorable birds.
Well, that's reassuring.
Why did you come here?
Bahia or Brazil?
Both.
I was sent to pick up a statue. Some sort of stone head. It fell on the floor, it cracked open, and inside was a skull carved from a crystal stone of some sort. So I took it to an archaeologist at the National Museum in Rio. He said it was pre-Incan.
You have the skull with you?
No. The museum was broken into and it was stolen.
What did the skull look like?
Well, I have some photos here.
Yeah.
You see, it's not exactly human. These strange cavities here for the eyes, and you see where the face extends forward where the nose would be? As though there were no real nose, but just a couple of holes. And see here the mouth. It's wide. It extends back around what should be the cheeks. And the jawbone is not at all like ours. Can you make anything of this?
I was thinking, maybe this skull was one of the African gods, but Incan?
Well, that's what he said.
I don't think so.
His name is Klaus Vargas. He's supposed to be an authority on Incan relics.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't think he's right on this one.
Well, why do you say that?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
Have you noticed there's no one in this town?
So?
Well, this is obviously a place for tourists to flock to, but I'm the only one in the hotel. You and I are the only tourists here.
Except for that man I saw you talking to yesterday.
Paolo. He was here on business.
Business with you?
No, I'm here on vacation. You know, see a little Brazil. What about you?
On vacation?
Well, it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
But I'm leaving for Rio de Janeiro.
Ah, Rio. Such a beautiful city.
You know, I've never seen Rio.
You've never seen Rio?
No, never seen Rio. I flew directly into Sao Paulo. I took the evil bus up the coast.
Evil bus?
It was a devilish ride. No, it's evil, E-V-A-L.
Well, Mr. Shortstop, I'm driving...
You can call me Short Top.
Yes, Mr. Shortstop. I'm driving back this morning. Would you like a ride?
A ride to Rio? I appreciate that.
You'll like Rio.
I've been looking forward to seeing those bikinis. Oh, yes indeed.
There's not much to see.
Not much.
Very, very, very little. So little tiny strings. Like what you use to floss your teeth.
Whoa ho ho ho.
You got a free trip to Rio just to pick up a statue?
Yeah, I was set up. There's something I haven't told anyone.
Yes?
Well, back in the U.S., when I was in the Grand Mall... By the way, have you been back there lately?
No.
Well, you know, all the malls have connected. I mean, it's all one endless mall now.
I believe you. I saw it coming.
Well, anyway, there was a stand. You know how they put a counter in the aisle and sell anything from pretzels to jewelry? Well, this one place sold things from Brazil. Bookends, letter openers, boxes made from amethyst or garnet, whatever. Animal figurines, parrots, elephants, alligators, toucans, all carved out of the stuff.
Yeah, they sell that everywhere here.
Yeah, I've noticed. Anyway, as I was walking by, one of the figurines caught my eye. It was a little turtle, only about 1.5 inches long. The back of the turtle, you know, the shell was made from an odd sort of semi-precious stone. The feet, head, and tail, they were all silver. Anyway, I reached out to pick it up, and my hand stopped. There were 2 of them. 2 identical turtles. It was then I noticed. Each stone had a black spot in the center. Like they were dilated pupils, looking at me. And just by moving the slightest bit, the light caused them to expand and contract, as though they were focusing on me.
You mean the backs of the turtles were really eyes?
Exactly. Eyes disguised as turtles.
What happened?
I guess I sort of tranced out for a moment, and the next thing I knew, I had bought them.
Then what?
Out of nowhere, someone by the name of Short Top Detroit appears and offers me a free trip to Brazil.
They're not glass eyes.
No, but they're like glass eyes, only it's a clear gem with a dark slit in the center. It seems to open and close with the light. Well, here. I've been carrying these things in my pocket.
Yeah. Eyes all right. I was just fine back there. Yeah, they are eyes.
Oh, how do they feel to you?
Well, it feels like they're waiting.
For what?
I don't know.
Waiting.
You know, the one thing I want to see in Rio is the Carmen Miranda Museum.
Carmen Miranda has a museum?
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, Rio was this romantic place for me, a tropical paradise where everyone danced under the moon and would suddenly start singing. I loved her hats and all those bananas and pineapples.
Carmen Miranda was my aunt.
No.
Yes.
Your aunt?
Yes.
Really?
Not really. Not my real aunt, but I was named after her, so I always thought of her as La Tia Carmen.
Oh, boy, she must be a hero for you Brazilians, like Aunt Jemima is for us. You ever met her?
No, and I'm not Brazilian. I was born in Guadalajara.
Guadalajara? Oh, yeah. I knew a woman there once. She used to do the Indian rope trick with both of her feet behind... Well, never mind. That was another story. Anyway, what about Carmen Miranda's shoes and those heels, huh?
Oh, I would wear my mother's shoes and put fruit on my head and dance and fall over.
Oh, man. I love Carmen Miranda. Oh, Carmen Miranda, a tribute to her country, Portugal.
So, this is your apartment, Mojo. nice view of the bay.
Yeah, I like it. You want a beer?
Oh, that'd be great. God, it's really hot out there.
I used to go with this woman back in Philly. Her name was Ellie. This was a long time ago. And then I met someone else and, you know, I lived in this apartment house and Ellie lived directly below me. So one night I started hearing some chanting and then the drums started and I knew what she was up to.
Voodoo?
Oh, yeah. She was conjuring up something to get me back. And those drums went on all night. Into the next day, took a break, and back at it again all the next night. She was doing me good.
What happened?
It worked.
You went back to her?
I did.
Well, how did you feel about her doing that to you?
To me, Ellie is the most beautiful woman in the world. If she snapped her fingers, I just might be right back there in Philly.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. If you ever hear those drums, you say, "Feet, do your stuff."
God, and he's laughing about it.
Sometimes I'll tell you about the Black Venus.
The Black Venus?
That's right.
Oh, God, I don't think I want to know.
Gasohol, huh? This thing runs on sugarcane?
Look at what they have done. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua?
Gasoil was 40 cents a gallon. Now look, cost as much as in the United States.
Well, that explains why there were no tourists in Parachi. They couldn't afford to drive there.
Bom dia, quanto é que vão querer?
Fill her up.
Oiga, ¿por qué está tan cara?
Bom, 2 dias depois das eleições, o governo dobrou o preço da gasolina.
What'd she say?
She says 2 days after the election, the government doubled the price of gasoline and gasoil.
That makes sense.
Se eles mudassem o preço antes das eleições, não teriam conseguido nenhum voto, né?
What'd you say?
They raised the price before the election and no one would vote for them.
Did you see that on TV? They were burning cars in Brasilia.
O quê?
Yeah.
Dice que si vio en televisión cómo quemaban los coches en Brasilia.
Ah, é verdade.
Yeah, they really torched those suckers. Poof!
O quê?
Que los quemaron.
Yeah.
Puf!
É verdade. Uf!
Yesterday, remember we were talking about the slaves and the African deities they brought with them?
Yeah.
There was one thing I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
Not all of the deities brought over survived, did they?
That's right. What happened was this. Back in Nigeria, even today, the big festivals deal with the land, agriculture. But for the slaves over here, why pray to the gods for good crops when it's the slave master who's making the profit? A big harvest meant more work. Better to pray for drought or for epidemics to destroy their plantation, right? So a lot of what were beneficial gods were discarded. And what became important were Ogun, god of war, Shango, god of justice, Eshu, god of vengeance.
I see.
When you heard the drums at night, it wasn't invoking rain or prosperity for the village, the way it used to be back home. No, it was calling for something else. And just maybe, some beautiful black woman might decide to get revenge on her haughty white mistress by brewing up some herbs to make the master fall in love with her instead.
Are we talking about the Black Venus?
Not quite yet. Or that same beautiful black woman may brew up some toxic plants, known as herbs for sweetening the master, that would slowly eat away his brain. Ooh, yeah. Oobla-dee, oobla-da. Life goes on.
Oh, nice, Mojo.
Now, you want to know about the Black Venus?
No.
You know, that's funny. Running your car on sugarcane. Just stick in a couple of stalks in there and boom.
O que ele tá falando, hein?
Nada importante.
What's that?
She wanted to know what you were saying and I told her nothing.
Yeah, well, ask her if she knows Carmen Miranda.
El señor Shortstop quiere saber si usted conoce a Carmen Miranda.
Carmen Miranda? Claro, ela era maravilhosa. Quando eu era menina, sonhava em ser Carmen Miranda.
What did she say?
That when she was a small girl, she wanted to be Carmen Miranda.
Yeah, well, they don't build them that short anymore.
O tico-tico-tá, o tico-tico-lá, comendo todo meu fubá. O tico-tico-tá, o tico-tico-lá, comendo todo meu fubá. O tico-tico-tá, o tico-tico-lá.
I'll tell you what. Give me the eyes, and I'll take them to a place I know. See what they say. Boy. Ooh. Listen. You want to take a nap?
Yeah.
Just stretch out over there. I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, thanks. Mojo, what is this thing?
Oh, her. Huh. She's something, isn't she?
Well, what is she? Wood? Is this some, voodoo idol?
She's cute, don't you think?
Well, she does have a pretty face, a calm expression. Not at all what I would expect for a woman that has two little red horns on the top of her head.
Yeah, the horns are a nice touch.
She doesn't look like a devil. Why the horns?
Pan had horns and hoofs. In fact, they made him into the devil. But he's no devil. Just got a good sense of humor.
Well, how do you think Pan feels about being made into the devil?
He's probably laughing.
Why do I get so sleepy when I look at her?
Yeah, everything pagan becomes suspect. Too bad this earth gets no respect.
Oh, wait, Mojo. What's your little horned friend called?
Ellie.
Uh-huh. Right. Ugh. Yes.
Look at me, my son. I'm standing here, look at me.
What? Oh, there's nothing. Dreams. Just dreams. That's all I have are dreams.
Look at me.
Oh, God, now I'm hearing things and I'm not even sleeping.
Look at me.
This is what I was afraid of. Now Mojo's statue is talking to me.
You wish to know about the eyes.
Yes, that's right.
You must leave for Berlin.
Why?
At the Legion Museum, the K.L.O.D Museum, is someone who can tell you what you must know.
All right. Well, what's his name?
Frida.
Frida? Not little Frida.
Just not little.
Not little. Oh, does she wear pigtails?
Pigtails? Sometimes.
Sometimes. But does she smoke cigars?
Cigars. Sometimes.
Sometimes. But she's not little.
No, not little.
Gee, could she have grown? I always thought she'd remain sort of like, little orphan Annie.
Not little. Go see Frida. Bye-bye.
Not little.
Who are you talking to?
Ellie. She said I should go to Berlin. That I should meet someone by the name of Frida.
Little Frida?
She said she wasn't little.
Maybe she grew.
Yeah, maybe now she's Big Frida. What did you find out?
Nothing. They don't know what the eyes are. Except...
Yes?
They're waiting.
Ah, my lifelong dream to visit the Carmen Miranda Museum.
Well, Mr. Shortstop, welcome to the Carmen Miranda Museum.
Você não tem respeito com a falecida dona Carmen Miranda, não?
What did he say?
He says keep quiet.
Carmen was never quiet, all due respect, but they should be singing in here.
Look, they have her hats. Oh, what hats I love.
Beautiful.
Silêncio! Silêncio! Cala a boca! Cala a boca!
Well, tell Professor Vargas I'll be staying at the Equatorial Palace Hotel in Berlin. Yes, he can reach me there. Goodbye.
They got a nice fish market there.
Well, I'll certainly make an effort to see it.
They have some big fish they pull out of the Amazon.
Okay. As soon as I get to Belém, I'll start sniffing around for the fish market.
If you run into trouble, I'll be here.
Thanks, Mojo. I'll remember that.
Do you know something about el tico tico?
What?
There are people that play tico tico on their cheeks, like this.
Really? How? How do you do that?
Come over here, I'll teach you. Come here.
Yeah.
Stretch your face so that I can slap you. No,
ow,
but you have to
ow,
open your mouth. You have to open your mouth.
Okay.
Now, here.
Véi, fora! Não entende o que a gente fala, não, os dois? Fora!
How about some coffee?
You bet. Mm-hmm. We always say a tico tico.
This episode is over, but the very best of my collection is banned on YouTube. To see what you have been missing, go to archive.org and search for Gyro Screwloose, and I'll see you there.